Good morning, folks. I hope everybody are doing well today. Guess who we have today as our guest? We have Aubrey and Donnie, and for a year now, the last year of videos, I'm used to seeing Aubrey on the right and Donnie on the left.
Yeah,
so I gotta get this view. Get it right there. Aubrey and Donnie, welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
To pick your brains a little bit about as Americans living in Germany.
Yeah.
Just look forward to have a good time. So how are y'all doing today?
We're good.
We're great. How are you?
Doing wonderful. I'm wide awake. Doing great. I just want to start out saying that first of all, I really enjoy your videos. I saw you about a year ago. I saw some videos here and there, but I didn't realize I didn't hit the notification bell.
Oh,
so
okay.
I couldn't see everything. And then all of a sudden, about a month ago, well, maybe 2 months ago now,
Yeah.
You popped up again somehow. You watched one of my videos, I think.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I remember these guys. And then I started, going back, and I started from the very beginning. Of your Germany, when you made that big announcement that you're moving to Germany, everything. So I started there, and I committed myself. I said, okay, I'm going to commit myself. I'm going to watch these videos. I'm going to do it because I felt bad. I didn't hit the notification bell. I'm like, no wonder I didn't see anything. And so I went through and watched everything. And I tell you what, y'all are awesome. I love your style. I love you guys are hilarious, especially the bloopers at the end. But little stuff that you do throughout the videos, like one time, Aubrey, I forgot which one. You're Donnie, you're making a video, then Aubrey hides or peeks around the corner.
Oh yeah.
I forgot which one. I think you were speaking German. And,
that's one of the first videos I was speaking German. You can't peek around the corner to grab something.
Just around the corner. Hey, there's Aubrey.
It was silent for a long time, so I thought you were done. But
Yeah.
And over time, as I've been watching you, it seemed like, man, I'm getting to know these guys and everything. Wow, I would love to have them. I would love to have them on here one day. And then I said, well, let me just wait a little bit. And sure enough, here you are. Couple questions. First of all, I like to find out a little bit. Where did you meet? Where did you first lay eyes on each other and says, wow.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I think there's two different stories too. Because one, Aubrey claims that we met at a summer camp in high school.
We did. We definitely did. I remember at our church camp thinking he was cute and introducing myself and talking for a second. And then there is evidence because he added me on Facebook and messaged me that it was nice to meet me. But he has no memory of this, which
I have no memory of that meeting at all. But my first recollection was we had some friends who in high school wanted to set us up for prom. Yeah, to go to prom together. So we met in high school. We went to prom together and then started dating. And we dated a little bit into college, but then about freshman year of college, we actually split up for a few years and then got back together our senior year and realized
meant to be.
So not too long after we graduated from college, we got married and lived in Oklahoma for a few years back at home, and then here we are today.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now, but
now, are you from the same hometown in Oklahoma?
Yeah, we actually grew up only about a mile from each other. Her family, our
parents' neighborhoods were across the street from each other.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. I spent some time in Oklahoma, Fort Sill, over in that's where I did my Army basic training, way back when, and everything. And it was hot. It was middle of July, and then all the way to October, and we finished in October, and I was freezing. So and then I was freezing by then October. I have fond memories of Oklahoma for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I actually went out there about three years ago. I went back to Lawton. One of my college and career students graduated from basic, and I surprised her out there. I didn't tell her I was coming, and so I went out there and flew out there, and I was standing there at graduation out there and everything. She kept looking, and I just went. She about passed. She about passed out, and then she was sending formation. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's great.
But so Audrey, you went to Baylor, correct?
Yes, I went to Baylor. I loved it. I love Waco.
Wow.
It's a fun place.
Oh.
Fun town.
I bet.
Yeah, and I went there. I love to tell people I went there before Waco was cool because, like, Chip and Joanna Gaines came in with their fixer-upper show. I loved Waco before they revealed it to everybody. So.
Right, absolutely. That's pretty cool show too. So think of it.
Yeah,
absolutely. What'd you major in?
Speech pathology.
So, that's right, because you're a speech pathologist.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, most people change their majors, but I was speech path all the way from the beginning.
Oh, that is wonderful. My wife, she watches you too, both of y'all and everything, and she's like, wow, that's a wonderful field to be in. She's a school teacher.
Okay.
She works with your field, quite often.
Yeah.
So awesome stuff. Did you aspire to be a pathologist for a while, or is something that just came up, or?
Really, I think like the end of high school is kind of when I first heard about it. We have a lot of family friends who have a family member or children with special needs, and so I knew I really loved people with special needs and wanted to work with them, but didn't think I wanted to be a special ed teacher, having a whole classroom, and then did some different special needs organizations, and then found out a lot of them go through speech therapy just to help with their communication and independence. And so I got to shadow a speech pathologist. I think it was at the end of high school, and then knew like I really, really liked what she was doing. So went with it.
So you just felt I just knew.
I knew it.
What to do.
Yeah, I love it. I still really love it. So
that's awesome, and I'm going to pick your brain a little bit more on that later too.
Okay.
So Donnie, now you went to Texas A&M, am I correct?
Right. Yep.
So you're an Aggie.
Yeah, my family. I'm a fifth generation Aggie. My family's been going there since I can't remember. It was like 1909 or something like that. Was our first family member that went there. So for my family growing up, it was A&M or
bust
or no school. Yeah. But in high school, we were dating and we were trying to figure out where we were going to be going to school, and we both thought we would be going to school in Oklahoma. And A&M, because of the out-of-state tuition and costs and everything like that, I really wanted to go to A&M, but it was just so expensive. My parents said that they wouldn't pay for it. And so Aubrey all of a sudden found out that she loved Baylor and was going to go to Baylor. And so she told me, she's like, well, Donnie, you really need to find a way to A&M so we could be closer to each other, because it's about an hour and a half away or apart from each other. And maybe in the military, I'm sure you might be aware, but A&M has a huge Corps Cadets, the big ROTC program. And so in the Corps Cadets at A&M, you could join. They have a separate scholarship fund, and they would give me a scholarship and waive my out-of-state tuition if I joined the Corps Cadets. So I did all 4 years at A&M in the Corps Cadets. I did 2 years of Navy ROTC, and that's what got me down to A&M and close to Aubrey. And then she ended up breaking up with me anyways freshman year.
I knew you loved A&M. I was hoping you find a way to A&M.
Wow. That explains that when you said Navy, because I saw you in you had a khaki uniform. You're marching down the road somewhere, and then I saw you in whites.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah. That white uniform actually isn't a Navy uniform. It's a special unit for A&M, but yeah, still
okay.
Kind of in that same realm.
Always learning.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm going to be out at A&M in a couple of weeks, actually. I got friends of mine live in Dallas. Okay. I'm going to go there visit them, and we're going to go to the College Station and stuff like that. And I'm going to check out. Now I'm a Florida Gator. I love the Gators. We lost to y'all. We lost to y'all. What was it for 3 points? But we still lost. We still lost. Yeah. And but I love college football. I love college traditions, and even I'm a Gator. I love watching A&M's tradition, especially when they do they get the thing rocking the whole because I've seen y'all live too, especially when you come to Gainesville, it's pretty cool. And I always sit by somebody from A&M. So I'm a Gator stuff. I'm doing it with them. But one of these days I need to get out there to the football game out there. Before y'all joined the SEC, I could say I've been to every SEC stadium out there. But now that you and Missouri came to the SEC years ago now, I haven't been out there to those states. So I've been to every SEC stadium except the two. But I'm gonna fix that. As a matter of fact, my streak for home and away games without missing one is 9 years.
Wow.
That's when I met my wife, and I was like, wow, she's prettier than a football. I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna stay here and watch it. We still go to away games, stuff like that. But without missing one was 9 years straight. Every weekend, every year, boom, 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 boom. It was a lot of fun. Well, let's go to the chat. I'm sure we got some people here who want to say hello.
Yeah.
We'll just go from there. Let's see. Well, we have Bill. This is Bill and Lucy at MJ Family Travel. Good morning. Glad you're here. We have Veltberger Wanderlust. I just had Seth last Saturday. Yeah, awesome stuff. So it was we had a good time last week on our on the live stream here. So I hope you're doing well over there in Deutschland. Okay, got some hellos here. Okay, we got hellos there. Hey, Lori, glad you're here. Lori's out in California. In September, I'm taking a group of people to Germany. We solidified our group, and so I have Lori. She's part of that group, and probably some other people will be here too. That's going to be going as well. We had our tickets and everything ready to go, and so looking forward to that trip.
Yeah. Now,
with that being said, as soon as they open the flights, I'm going there by myself. I mean, I'm not going to wait until September. If they say, Darren, it's open, I'm going to be on the next plane out. So, absolutely. Look here, looking forward to meeting Passport 2. Good deal. Well, here they are. This is Nick P. Good morning from Chile, Minnesota. How about the spaghetti ice postcard, Darren? How's your guest ever had this? Delicious. Now I'm going to ask that question. Nick, first of all, yes, I did get that postcard, and it's right here. Nick made this postcard for me. It's a picture of there I am. My favorite ice cream.
Yeah.
There it is. Woo. And it's called spaghetti ice. You remember that? Now here's a question for you, Donnie and Aubrey. Have you ever had spaghetti ice?
So this is something I saw a story online about the creation of spaghetti ice, and I found this when we first moved here about how it was invented in Mannheim in a very specific ice cream shop. And I told Aubrey, I said, I'm going to wait until we go to Mannheim. I'm going to get the original thing. And then not too long after that, Corona happened. And so I had been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, I would say about 2 or 3 months ago, we were walking in town and we came by an ice cream shop and they had it on the sign, spaghetti ice. And I said, forget it. It's not worth waiting anymore. I'm just going to go for it and try it. And so I did try it for the first time a few months ago after I was waiting for so long. But yes, I have tried it.
And I have not tried it yet. So
really?
On my list to do.
Well, so Donnie, please, as an advocate for spaghetti ice, what is your honest opinion on the taste of spaghetti ice from your taste buds?
From my taste buds.
From your taste buds.
I like spaghetti ice. I like it, but I personally am a Waldmeister guy more so.
Waldmeister. Now, what is that?
Waldmeister. Waldmeister is a special flavor in Germany of ice cream. It's green and it comes from
it's like baby's breath.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name is of the flower in English, but in German. But I think it does look like it's baby's breath. Yeah. But it's a really unique special flavor in Germany that's seasonal, only around, I think it's the springtime, early spring. But if you haven't tried it, it's a very special German flavor that I love. And I can't get enough of that because it is so unique. But I do like spaghetti ice. Definitely like spaghetti ice.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna have to try that Balspringer. Let me write this down. How do you spell that?
Yeah. Wald, W-A-L-D, Meister, M-E-I-S-T-E-R.
Waldmeister, bitte.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask for that for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm gonna do that. See, my love for spaghetti ice came from when I was good. First of all, those in the chat, just bear with me. I'm going to get to each and every one of your comments. Just hang tight, and we will get to you. And if I skip you by any chance, please don't be offended. Just put it back in the chat again, and I'll get it. Easy button. Anyways, my story for spaghetti ice was I lived there as a kid because my dad was in the Army as well, and so I was there at 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, yeah, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And after church on Wednesday nights, we would go to everybody in the church would go to this ice cafe, and the German guy, he would stay open for us because we knew we'd come. And that's when I had my first spaghetti ice. So I knew on Wednesdays if I was quiet and I got some spaghetti ice. And I always got, I don't want to use the word threatened, but I was threatened. If you don't behave, you're not getting no spaghetti ice. You can sit there and watch everybody else eat. And well, one night I was cutting up. Me and this other boy, Brian got me in trouble. And we're sitting there. We're flicking each other's ears right in the middle of the church service and everything. And we went to the ice cafe, and guess what? Him and I both just sat there watching everybody else. Other kids eat spaghetti ice. I'm like, this isn't right. This isn't right. And the next Wednesday night and Wednesday night forever, I was. No, I'm not messing this up again.
Yeah.
And but my love came from that time, and then I went in the military straight out of high school. So it was like 9 years later, 9 years later when I went back in, and when I finally got Germany, or when I knew I was going to Germany, that was my first order of business to get spaghetti. Yeah. And it was and then I got it. But long story short, I mentioned earlier that I got hurt over in Germany, and I had to leave early my time. I was stationed in Schweiper, Germany. I went back for the first time since '89. Around the wall fell back in 2008, and we'll get back to that more later. But anyways, spaghetti ice. That's the cure-all of all. And how I got to Germany in the first place. In basic training, they give you what you call a dream sheet, okay, of where you like to be stationed, and you have three slots. So I put Germany.
You can do that?
I did it. Germany. And I remember standing in line. You're standing in formation, and people are going to Korea, people going to Germany, people going to Korea, people going to Germany, back and forth. And I get up there. And they said, Glover, you're going to Korea. I was like, Korea? My heart sunk. I'm like, oh, well, okay, and everything. And then the guy looked at this. He goes, Germany. What's in Germany? I went, spaghetti ice, drill sergeant. What did you just say? I said, I love Germany. I want to go back and get some spaghetti ice. And he goes, are you serious? And he's calling everybody over here. He goes, how bad do we go to Germany? I said, very bad. I need some spaghetti ice. I was dead serious too. And he went, you're going to Germany. What? Wow. So I was supposed to go to Korea. So it sort of worked out that way.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great story.
Oh boy, a lot of fun.
Well, I will let you know when I finally try spaghetti ice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be neat. And also to see a picture or something of it. That'd be awesome. This is Tommy Dawson. He's going to be on our group trip as well in September. Tommy lived in Omer Emmergau for 3 years. His father was in the military.
Okay.
And so it's going to be fun traveling with him and his wife. I got Lori. Let's see, hello's here. George Washington. Okay, there you go. So bear with me just a moment here. Okay. Oh, Dietrich's saying hello. Dietrich's in Germany. He's north of you a little bit. I don't want to misspeak, Dietrich. I know you're. I think Hamburg. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dietrich and I we met a few weeks ago, and very nice guy. I'm trying to remember where. I just don't want to misspeak here. That's where I met him on Seth's Live. That's where I met him, but I don't remember where. This is Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. That's good. He's one of my partner channels, along with Rayleigh Creative Travel. Everything. Great guy, great family channel. Good stuff here. Oh, look here. So saying, hey, Aubrey and Donnie, love your work.
Oh, thanks so much. We appreciate that very much.
That's good stuff. And that is why, and because Seth and I would share the same sentiments, I want to share the world to y'all. I wish y'all had 5 million subscribers because y'all deserve it. I mean, you can tell you put a lot of work into your videos, and I just learned how to edit. I just learned how to edit. I just learned how to edit in June of 2019. So I'm still way on the learning curve, and I need to get to get better and better. But I love how you edit your videos. You got music just right. I like your sound effects. Yeah. So I need to figure all that stuff out for sure.
Well, thank you.
But what I'm trying to say is, y'all do a great job.
Appreciate it. It's always nice to hear.
Najma, how you doing, Najma? Glad you're here. She hails from the state of New York.
Oh, great.
Hellos. Leo, have you heard of Leo F? Ever seen him?
I don't know if I've gotten to.
He is a outstanding videographer. He does a lot of video work of different towns. I'm trying to get up above the thing here. He does a lot of video work of cities.
Oh, great.
Anything, and he does a great job. He puts
my pen and paper. I'm gonna write them down so I can remember to look him up.
Oh, awesome! A great guy. As a matter of fact, Mark Walters from Walters World.
Right.
He's the one who introduced me to Leo. Man, check out Leo. He does great video work and everything. And that was let's see, Walters. They stopped by the house. Him and his wife and kids. They stopped by a couple months ago. That was a nice treat. And that's when you mentioned Leo. And I was like, yeah. So ever since then, I've been watching Leo, and I was like, wow. Trying to. Again, I'm learning. I was like, oh well, he didn't have to spend 5 minutes on one thing. You could just do like a 3-second scene, 4-second scene, and blah 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 blah. And I see you doing like the same stuff too, because I'm starting to watch for that stuff. I'm like, okay, spend a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I mean, huge learning curve for all of us. That's how I learned too, just watching people and copying. That's all it is.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, I'm like I said, I'm caught up on your Germany ones, and I don't want to stay caught up. I'm looking for the next one. As a matter of fact, I saw your latest video that you put up a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
I just think I was so tired. I didn't comment yet, but I was going to comment this morning, and then life happens. but I still need to go back and comment on it, and that was an awesome video too.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
A good deal. I was like this 4 o'clock in the morning. Hello's here. Mary Ellen. Hey, Mary Ellen. Glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. So glad to get to see Donnie and Aubrey. Awesome folks. And my thing just jumped here. Here it is. Okay. Got some hellos here. Thomas saying hello. Hello to Danny. Okay. Lori. Good morning, good afternoon, friends overseas. There we go. Now this is Blaine. You got to watch out for Blaine. He's one of those Alabama folks. He says, "Roll Tide."
Oh gosh, that's exactly the type of folks us Aggies don't like too much. But.
right. Yeah, Blaine and I, we're partner channels too, and he's fun. I met him twice. As a matter of fact, Danny from Griswold Family Vacay, they're on the way to Disney World. So,
great.
And Blaine lives in South Carolina. So we all arranged to meet in Macon, Georgia, to meet up. So we never met each other. Now, I met Blaine before in Savannah, actually Tally Island, back in July. But about a month ago, we all met at the, Bass Pro Shop. And Danny and them had to go to Disney World, and Blaine and I went to Stone Mountain. I wanted to check out a German restaurant. I can't get to Germany, so I got to try to find some German restaurant. Sure. And we did. We had a good time. But excellent folks. Even though he's one of those Bama fans. Hello. All right, Means of Trout. Hey, good deal. This is my friend Derek. from Means to Travel. Him and his wife, Liz, they have a travel channel called Means to Travel, and Liz hells that up a little bit, but they have live streams and they have travel tips and everything. So if you ever get a chance, guys, please check out Means to Travel. They're excellent folks. In fact, next month I'm going to have them as a guest on my channel too.
Great.
As a guest. So
write them down too.
Excellent folks. We met during I guess when COVID started. Started meeting all these people and whatnot. I started YouTube back in February of 2019, I guess. That hadn't been too long. And then like I said, learning curve, going through stuff and figuring out what I'm going to do. I used to be Germany travel / personal guide, and then I realized, oh, that sounds like I'm for hire. I don't, no, I'm just a guy who loves to go to Germany and share what I like to do. What I do do, I know I'm pretty good. What I do, and I still do, I help people with itineraries to go to Germany, and I do it as a hobby. It's a total hobby. I don't charge nothing. I don't want to charge nothing. I just enjoy people, helping people and everything. And I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I helped 17 people since I started with itineraries. And my payments when I get that phone call or get that message, Darren, that was an awesome itinerary. Thanks a lot for doing that and everything. And they send me a thank you card or something. Which that's total me. So I just love doing it. I'm a people person. I love people, and I absolutely love spaghetti eyes. That could be an ongoing story here. Means to Travel for sure. So Lori's here. Oh, here. What's up with the people from Oklahoma, LL? Good deal. Okay, and speaking of Oklahoma, Danny is in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, we're from we grew up in Edmond, Oklahoma, but we lived in Oklahoma City most recently, but we've got family all over Oklahoma. Yeah. A lot in the Northeast, up near Tulsa and Tahlequah is quite a bit of our family.
Wow. And Danny, I think he's right around Oklahoma City, right around there. So again, I don't want to misspeak. I can't stand it when people just make up something just to make up something. Oh yeah, they're I'm not afraid to say, you know what? I don't know. Let me check. We got to check this out first.
Yeah.
Love Fort Sill. Oh boy, yeah, good old Fort Sill. It's changed a lot. Fort Sill used to have all these wooden barracks, and I feel so old because I was on the wooden barracks. I think I was in the last ones of the World War II barracks on Fort Sill. When I went back 3 years ago, everything's all built up, brick, concrete, very, very nice. Totally different though. Oh, well, Danny, I don't know the high school, but the college they went to Baylor. Aubrey went to Baylor, and Donnie went to the University of Florida. I mean, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, yeah.
Family strong since 1909, I believe is what you said there.
Yeah. That's all of my dad's side of the family are all Texans, and so he always told me growing up. He said, "You're born in Oklahoma, but you're a Texan. Don't forget it." So
that's great. That's great. This is Troy. Troy's a fellow serviceman here. We did not meet in the military, but Troy, we met through live streams and stuff like that, and he's from Kentucky, and he loves to travel, especially to Germany and other places in Europe as well. And so Troy, glad you're here. Morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. When this pandemic started, back in March, I started seeing people doing live streams more and everything. I said, I got to try that. Yeah. So I tried it. I messed around with it a little bit, and again, learning. I was like 10 minutes into it. I'm like, okay, all right, I don't know how to work this, and I just dealt with it. And Lori Sims, of all people, when I talked about earlier, after seeing, I've been on other live streams as guests on other people's live streams and everything. It was Darren, you ought to have your live stream. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Yes, I can. I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and I've just been hooked ever since. Meeting new people and whatnot. And speaking of pandemic, we weren't supposed to move to Georgia until the end of the school year last year. But in March, we closed on our home here. And our goal was to spend spring break here and then just come up like every other weekend, because I had other commitments there, deacon duties here. I got to do this, got to do that, everything. I want to make sure to do everything right in the transition. But when COVID hit, it hit right in the middle of the spring break. And my wife being a school teacher, she couldn't go be in-person school. And of course, my kids couldn't go in-person school. So everything went online. And I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be in the house that I just bought. So let's move now. So we moved here in March instead of July. And that's when all this, the live stream started and whatnot.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I always love on your videos, the background there with all of your Germany pictures and plates and cuckoo clocks and everything on the wall there. I like watching you, but I also catch myself looking at your background quite often, looking at all of your cool little things you brought back. Yeah. I love that wall.
Oh, thank you. Ja, ich liebe Deutschland. Ich liebe und Spaghetti Eis. Yeah. No, that's another thing I want to talk about. Man, yes. But thank you for the accolades there on the wall. It goes around. I got stuff going around this way. When we moved here, I lost 4 plates. I had 4. I collect plates. The Germany plates, different. Of course, I got the small ones, and then I have some big ones too. But I had 4 of my favorite ones. I think they got thrown away somehow, and I was like, you know what? I just come to realize that it's stuff. I'm going back to Germany. I'll just look for it again and just buy it again.
Yeah.
Now, if I don't have it, I'm not going to die. But it would look great right here on the side, or even back here on the wall. That middle one's a Neuschwanstein Castle. In fact, that's the video that I saw when I saw you again last month or 2 months ago. You did you were at the Neuschwanstein Castle.
We've never been to the Neuschwanstein, but I think the video as you're talking about, we went out to what's it called again?
The one in
Lichtenberg.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. That was it. That's right. You're talking about different places and whatnot.
That is that on our thumbnail we do have Neuschwanstein on there. So yes,
that's probably where I saw it.
We talked about a few castles.
Yeah, but we haven't actually gotten to go down there yet. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Good. It's a beautiful place. Everything, and but I also want to see. I've been there many times, and I've taken people there, and I will continue to take people there. People on trips and everything too. But I'm also looking forward to see other stuff, other castles. I've seen a lot of castles, but I can't wait to check your list out. Being there in person.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be really neat. Let's see. I lost my spot here, so I'm gonna. Here we go. Oh, we're getting closer. Okay. Oh, speaking of Dallas Fort Worth, there we go. This is the Finleys. Yeah. Mark and Terry Finley. This is the couple. I'm going to be out there in Dallas in February, in just a couple weeks actually, and we're going to spend some time there. We're going to go again College Station, and there's a place called Fredericksburg. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, been there.
Really? How did you like it?
I loved it. Yeah, we went separately. I can't remember whenever you went, but I went in high school with a friend. We did a road trip and we kayaked the river and everything. But yeah, I really loved it there.
And I hiked around that area a little bit with some friends in college.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, I can't wait to go there. Helen, Georgia is about 3 hours. It's 3 hours and 1 minute from where I live, and it looks like a Bavarian town. I mean, you're in Georgia. I mean, it looks like you're in middle Bavaria somewhere. It's pretty neat. So if you're ever stateside, make sure you check out Helen, Georgia.
That's something that I was just telling Aubrey the other day about. I saw your video where you went there, and then also I saw some other videos of people going to different German towns in the U.S. And I told Aubrey that's something that, I think I maybe knew that was a thing, but never really checked into too much. But I said, whenever we go back, I really want to go check out these towns because they look almost like, like you said, Germany, but also almost like a Disney World set. But I said, I'm fairly certain these are just legitimate towns and not like any kind of theme parks or anything. So I really want to go and actually see those.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty neat. I've been there. The last time I was there before my series of 5, I'll explain that in a second, was back in '96. My dad, he's with the Lord now. He passed away, but he says, "Hey, Darren, can you take some time off here? You know, this might be our last family trip." And I'm like, "Sure, Dad." So I took 2 weeks off, and I have younger brothers. We're 13 years apart. No, we're 9 years apart. So, but I'm so glad I took the 2 weeks off. And one of the stops, we went everywhere, a bunch of places. I'm so glad we did. Oh man, because that was my dad's last family trip. We went to Helen, Georgia, and we stayed there. And my dad was so sick and everything, and he's still you could tube right in the middle of the town, go tubing.
Oh wow!
And he still went to his son. We're going tubing. Everything. I might not be here tomorrow, but we're going tubing today.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
sir. You know, so I have memories of my dad. He was so sick and he felt so bad, but he was on that tube and he was having a blast. And that was a good memory. Well, last October, especially being up here in Georgia, you know, my family and I, my wife and kids, we decided to go to. I said, let's go to Helen, Georgia. I haven't been there since '96. And we went, and of course, all these floods of memories came. We stayed at the same hotel that we did. Well, I was an adult back then too, but you know, when I was with them on the trip, and a lot of memories came. Couldn't float because it was getting cold. It was too cold, you know, to go tubing. But just that flood of memories came, and it was really neat. And I had an intent to make just a series of 3 videos there in Helen, because we spent like 4 or 5 days there. You know, there's a bunch of falls around there too. It's a very, very nice place. You know, you're up in the mountains, not Alps mountains, but you're in mountains, and got Ruby Falls and all that, beautiful, and all that. But my friend, she may be up here a little bit later. Her name is Ermi, Ms. Ermi, we call her, and her husband Matt. We're going to Helen, Georgia, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to surprise her. So I drove to Helen, Georgia. I told my wife I was going to do. She's like, go for it, have fun. So I knew the hotel they were staying at, and everything. And we were texting back and forth. I'm like, yeah, I wish I could be there. Sorry I couldn't be there. And she's like, oh, we wish you were here and everything. You know, to finally meet you, because we haven't met in person yet and everything. Got to the hotel, and I went to the hotel. I said, hey, I don't want you to think I'm a creeper, but I'm going to be standing out here. I'm going to surprise somebody that I haven't even met yet in person. And they're like, what? He goes, okay, we got you. I said, so please don't call the police on me or anything. I'm just a happy guy that loves spaghetti eyes. I got a chuckle out of that. And like, what? And anyway, so I'm sitting there. I made a video out of this. This is part 4. So I made a video of I'm there, and I got my mask on. In fact, my gator mask. I'm my gator mask, and I'm hiding behind the bush. And as I'm hiding behind the bushes, I'm like, I really do. I feel like a creeper. You know? They pulled up and everything, and Matt, her husband, was driving, and she got out and she was, you know, walking in the parking lot, and the only thing I could think of was, you know, picture this, my mask on. I said, excuse me, ma'am, do you have any Grey Poupon? And she recognized me, and she went, ah! And she screamed bloody murder. People were coming out the doors, but looking down the sidewalks and everything, trying to figure it out. But it's caught on film in part 4, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And, so I got to meet her and her husband in person. Then I also got to meet Charlotte and her husband, which I didn't know they were coming. So I got to meet two of my subscribers, and in person. We had a good time. Went out to eat and all that stuff. And they have some friends there that they own a hot air balloon company where they actually make the hot air balloons.
Oh wow!
So we they got to go up in the balloon and everything. They were tethered, but they had a brand new balloon they were trying to test out. And I was offered to go on it, but my back was hurting that day, and I'll film. I'll just film and everything. So it was pretty neat. And part 5 came out when a brand new ice cream shop was opened up. It's called Das Eis. Okay, Das Eis. I wonder if they have spaghetti ice. Well, they didn't have spaghetti ice yet on part 4, but I found out, okay, they have spaghetti ice now. So part 5 is in the making. It was Veterans Day. I took my my kids, and my wife stayed home. I said, we're gonna get some spaghetti ice. And so we're driving to Helen, Georgia. And I said, you know what, I better call, because they may be closed. Well, too late. I already got the hotel. But anyways, and I had to give a shout out to the owners. And he answered, and he said, I said, hey, are y'all open tomorrow? No, we're taking Veterans Day. I was like, oh, okay, and everything. You sound like you really want to come here for something. I'm like, Well, yeah, I'm a spaghetti eyes fan and everything, but you know, that's okay. Are you coming to Helen now? I said, well, we have a hotel and we're staying there, but that's okay. I'll get you next time. And they're like, well, are you a veteran? I said, I am. He goes, well, so am I. So long story short, he goes, what time you want to be here? We'll open up for you. I'm like, no, please don't do that. No, no. Please do not. He goes, no, seriously. What time do you want to come? I said, look, no, I can't ask you to do that. That's your day off. I don't want to do that. And so he goes, what time? Noon? He goes, noon o'clock, be here. So I thought, okay. But we come to find out he's a retired Army helicopter pilot. And
wow.
she is she's German, and she's a retired school teacher slash principal. And they're in their second or third retirement, and they open up this ice cream shop. Mm-hmm. And so we got to go there, and I got to go back in the back, and as they were making spaghetti ice, and it was so good. It was so good.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so it went from 3 parts to 5 parts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Mark, I'm looking forward to come out there to Dallas and everything, and I'm going to check out Donnie's area at the College Station for sure. All right.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, we got sick this year. Suck. or out today. All right. So, Aubrey, I have a question for you. Okay. Now, I picked up some stuff in your videos. I'm turning and one is something that I absolutely adore and I love, and you too, Donnie. But I saw Aubrey talk about a little bit more church history.
Mm-hmm.
I love church history. I love going to Wittenberg and the Wartburg Castle and all that stuff. And I mean that's just really neat to me. When did you start getting into church history?
Well, so I mean, at Baylor we had to do some different religion classes, and one or two was church history classes, and just some stuff that I never really thought about, like how the Bible's put together, how just the church after the Bible, basically. And I just thought that was really interesting. So I wouldn't say I know a ton, but I think it's really interesting. And so I think it's been cool being here where the Reformation happened and all of that. And so I think that's something we've just touched on a little bit as we've been traveling, but I'd really like to do the whole Reformation trail and learn more about that. I think that would be really cool.
Absolutely. I love Wittenberg, going, right there at the doors where he hung his 95 Theses. Man, that really happened, and I was there. It's like, wow. But I've been to Wittenberg twice, and I want to go back more to dig in more and stuff like that. And also been to Wartburg Castle twice. Have y'all been to Wartburg yet?
No, not yet. No.
Yeah, that was a nice big huge castle.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all been to Effort?
Yes.
Yeah, and then went to the monastery and everything. How was that?
That was cool.
That was a huge surprise. I think for us. I don't want to say that we didn't go in with really high expectations, but it was a last minute trip decision. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of our viewers will leave recommendations of places that we need to go to in our comments, and they'll message us. And I really do. I have an extremely long list on our phone where I write down every single one of those recommendations, and I write how many hours away each place is, so that if we just have a last second trip that we want to do, we just scroll to that list and find one. And so that's what Erfurt was. And then when we got there, we were really blown away by it. We really enjoyed it there.
It was a cool town.
Yeah.
Wow. I enjoyed that video too. The monastery and everything.
Yeah.
You said it's like a restaurant. There's a restaurant and a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can stay there. And then they had, I don't really know if it was a restaurant as in you can just go in and have dinner, but I do know that I think it was more of kind of the breakfast and dinner area, maybe the lunch area for the hotel.
Yeah.
The guests. Because it wasn't large.
No.
But
I think it'd be fun to stay there if we ever go there again.
Absolutely.
I definitely recommend it.
I'd love to go there too. Did you ever see that movie, Martin Luther 2003?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, it's on YouTube actually, or Netflix as well. But on YouTube, you can look up the full movie, and they did a really, really good job. Now, of course, I watched the one from the way before my time, and believe it or not, the 50s version. and they did an awesome job there too. But the 2003 version is my favorite. And it's really neat. So I highly recommend you watch that. And it shows a monastery there, bits and pieces of where y'all went, and so it's really really neat.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Cool,
Check out.
Yeah. Seth is hopefully y'all can get over here in September. Yes, I hope so too. And looking forward to shake your hand too, Seth. I'm looking forward to shake y'all's hands too. Donnie and Aubrey, that would be awesome. Now, y'all are near Ramstein, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Good deal. And I love, again, this goes back to your video work and everything. So when I get excited, I get passionate about something. It's like, oh, man, your work is awesome. No, but I love how you have the maps. You know, like we're from Oklahoma right here, and it shows a map. Then we're in this little town right here, and
Ryland Falls, yeah.
Ryland Falls, yeah. Everything. So I think it's neat how you do it. How in the world do you get a map like that? How do you put a map on the video like that?
That's all you. I don't know.
So the ones you're talking about specifically, I literally just go to Google Maps and I record my screen. Okay. And it's the trackpad on my computer makes it pretty easy because I can just scroll my fingers across it and it does a relatively smooth zoom. And then I just take that screen recording and just throw it on there, and that's literally all it is. It's just a screen recording off of Google Maps on your web browser. So that
wow.
One.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I'm on. I use Canva for my my thumbnails, which I just learned about Canva very recently. So I'm learning how to do thumbnails. All my thumbnails are new to me, and so I'm trying to find maps. I'm like, I see maps on there, but I'm like, where in the world? Where do they get that from? So I spent hours trying to figure out.
Yeah, that, or I just use Google just Google searches for photos, right. And you can filter through on Google searches to only bring up photos that are certain pixel sizes, so that they're not pixelated in your videos. And so sometimes I'll find maps that way as well, but a lot of it is Google Maps. Really, a lot of what I feel like I do in my videos is just fake it till you make it. Just try to make it look as good as it is, but really it's the simplest solution that you can find. Yeah.
This guy right here, because I'm totally learning. My first video, my first edited video, okay, was in June 2019. You know, I said, you know what, I got to figure out how to edit. I just need to sit down, buckle down, and figure out how to do it. So what I did in June of 2019, I took some videos that were what I call trash videos that I wasn't going to use. Yeah. You know, I'm like, oh, I messed up here, because before I was just like, and whatever comes out, and I published it. And everything. I'm like, man, I got to get a little bit more gumption here. And so I edited my first video, and come to find out, that's my most viewed video.
Oh yeah.
I can't. It's like that was my practice one, and then all of a sudden, you know, I got my most views. But I'm learning from there for sure.
That always happens. I mean, our most viewed video is we're showing the differences between our German and our American homes when we very first moved here.
I love that. The windows.
And when we were filming that one, I can't remember, there was some joke I was trying to tell Aubrey, like, oh, it'd be funny if you do this or say this. I can't remember what it was. And Aubrey's like, no, I'm not going to do that. No one will think that's funny. And I was like, oh, Aubrey, nobody watches these anyways. Let's just do it. Let's just have fun. Boom, that video blows up. I'm like, no. That wasn't supposed to happen. So the ones you don't think will blow up will be the ones that actually are viewed. That's just a lesson we've learned.
That is so cool. Your videos, they're first of all, they're informative. They're entertaining at the same time, and it's a draw. You know, it's just a draw. It's like, man, what are they doing this week? You know, and guys out there, whoever's out there listening in YouTube world, all right, make sure you check out Passport 2. These are some of my favorite YouTube channels, and I love them to death. And we never even met yet. And they just do a wonderful job on their videos, and they're like I said, very informative. You know, y'all have videos on recycling. You know, you have that big book, what, 50-something pages?
33.
33. Okay, yeah, 33. And, I remember when I was in Germany, it was like, I think 19 pages long. And everything. Now I went up to 33.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. But recycling. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about recycling in Germany.
Recycling was something that we were very nervous about when we first moved over here.
We heard it was kind of strict, so we were afraid we weren't going to do it all right, and we were going to get fines or get in trouble.
Yeah. And I studied abroad in Germany when I was in college, and that was my introduction to Germany. And so whenever I was living with my host family, one of the first things they did, I remember, was walking me through their kitchen to their 5 different trash cans that they had to try to show me which cans to throw things away. And I tried so hard to remember which one was which. And eventually what ended up happening was any trash that I had, I would just keep in my room hidden in my backpack. And then once I got to the school, I would throw it away because I was so nervous and caused them to get fines or anything. So that was kind of my memory of it. So when we got here, I was kind of nervous about it. And then we got here, our landlord walked us through all the trash cans. And then we received our 33-page guidebook on how to do the travel or how to do the recycling. And then we also got we downloaded an app that was supposed to help us. But now
it's like second nature.
It's second nature.
Yeah, we don't really have to think about it.
Yeah, it's really, we just know if I have this apple core, I just toss it in the bin next to the sink. And if we have this plastic, throw it away in the pantry. And so it's not bad at all anymore. There's still some things. There's a famous German video where they're describing and debating over how to throw away a tea bag because they don't know how, with the cardboard piece, the piece of string, then there's the tea.
A tea bag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're trying to figure out how to throw away and sort the tea bag. And that there are certain items like that we get that we still don't know what we do with it. And they'll usually just set on our countertop for a few weeks until we finally
decide
which one to throw it in. But
we haven't gotten in trouble yet though. So far so good.
So there's 4 different containers. Am I correct?
We have 5.
We have 5. And we've heard that it varies kind of by what city or what region. But yeah, we have our yellow bags, which are plastic. Then we have our paper container. Then we have our bio. Then we have glass. And the glass gets sorted up by color once we throw it away at the grocery store into brown, white, or green glass. And then we also have our kind of catch-all. Miscellaneous. So it's 5 different plus the 3 different glass once you throw it away at the trash can. So yeah,
it'll take a lot to get used to for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. We got Peter here, Peter Kessler. He says, hello, Aubrey and Donnie. Peter from Vestavall area here greets you. So
hey, hello.
It's a good deal. Now, where's Vestavall? You know where that's at?
Vestavall.
Oh, look here. He answered it. Northern part of Rhineland-Pfalz.
Oh, perfect.
Not too far from us.
We had to get up there and check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
That's one of the things that coronavirus time has been amazing for, is discovering more of our local area and our local state. Yeah. And so there's still a lot more in Rhineland-Pfalz that we want to go check out. And now Vestavall also. We get to go up there and check that out.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, I understand that, now, do you have any ties at all with the military base there?
No, and that's something that has been kind of challenging for us because everybody hears that we're American over here and they automatically assume, oh, you're just with the military. You're just here because they sent you here or something like that. And
right.
We're trying to tell them, no. Like, we're not even allowed on base. We have to get someone to take us, sign us in, and give us passes if we ever want to get on base. So we're not allowed on there. We have no association with the military or the government or anything. We're kind of anomalies in our area, really.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That shows a lot of, first of all, confidence. Moving to another country and everything without that back or that backbone safety net.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that takes a lot of courage.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's we would say, I think, for anybody that's moving to Germany, one of the best transitional places that you can move to, because so many people refer to our area as Little America. There's a lot of stores here that everybody just speaks English, or a lot of American, I guess, comforts are in stores that kind of cater to the Americans in our area. So it's great slow transition into Germany because you have all of that here that's set up and they're willing to work with you, but also you're in Germany at the same time. So it's definitely a good stepping stone into Germany for us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let me see. Ramstein. I was just in Ramstein too, area. When was I there? Okay. I was there twice in 2019. Oh, that sounds so awful. Oh my goodness. And let me see. In June, it was September. I was in Ramstein. I didn't go on base or anything, but I did walk around the town a little bit and everything. I went to K-Town, and all that stuff. Just reminiscing.
Yeah,
I never was stationed there or anything, but I didn't have all that much time. So the next day I had to fly out and everything. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I need to get to Ramstein. Oh, here it is. Let's see, Waldmeister. Okay.
Yeah,
it's a unique flavor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Seth did a German candy video not too long ago, and he did not like the licorice.
I have not tried that.
Yeah, well, I don't like licorice in general, so I can imagine. Yeah.
All right. Now, see, I like licorice. Yeah. Or my daughter says you're weird. She's soon to be 12-year-old, so everything's weird. You know. So I have a soon to be 12, and I have a 10-year-old son, and so as a matter of fact, we're I'm going to September, like I mentioned, taking a group. But in December, I'm going to take my family to the Christmas markets.
Oh yeah,
I haven't been to the Christmas markets in years, and I'm gonna take them. I took them about maybe 5 years ago. This March, I took them to Germany. We went down to Garmisch area. I love Garmisch.
Oh yeah,
I love that place. And of course, they were 5 years younger. So now I'm looking forward to taking them. Now as they're getting older and whatnot. So it's going to be my family and 2 other families that are coming with us. And looking, it's got dark here quick. Definitely looking forward to that. My first memory of a Christmas market was when I was a kid. My mom, she had to work that Saturday, and my dad says, "Oh, awesome! I'm going to take Darren. We're going to go to the Christmas market in Nuremberg." And so I was there 7 years old, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that memory. We lived in Gießen, a place called Gießen, Germany.
Mm-hmm.
There was a big military presence there. It's not anymore. They're gone. But we took a train from Gießen to Nuremberg. And I remember getting off that train and walking in town, smelling all the smells with my dad and everything. I guess you tell him it's my dad. And walking around and having all the gingerbread and all the Nuremberger bratwurst, and all the other stuff, and I just never forget that day. And then the next year we went, and everything. Of course, with mom too, and everything. But I just have that memory of a Christmas market. And I did go in '89. 89? Yeah, '89. I was at a Christmas market, but just in I was stationed in Schweinfurt, Germany, so I got to see one there. But it's been a long time since I've been to one, and we're taking my family there, just giving that little bit of culture there.
And Christmas markets are just magical. I love them.
Yeah, the smells alone.
Yeah,
it's great. Speaking of means of travel, guys, this is a Liz right here. Liz is Donnie and Aubrey from Passport 2, and her and Mr. Means of Travel, Derek. But they have a lot of great advice on there for travel and whatnot.
Yeah,
they just spent 3 months, maybe 3 months, give or take some, in the UK. They spent time in England and Scotland and all those places. And that, first of all, phenomenal couple and everything, and they love to travel and everything. So yeah. Well,
I got them written down here. I'm gonna check them out as soon as we get off. Yeah, love meeting seeing people who are in the same stuff.
Absolutely. Waldmeister.
Yeah.
So now you've been in Germany now, what, about a year and a half, maybe 2 years?
About a year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half. Yeah.
Almost.
Living here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we traveled in and out of Germany. I mean, I was here in college, and then we traveled here. We spent Christmas 2018. Yeah, 2018 in Germany. But yeah, living here about a year and a half now.
Wow.
Yeah.
You love it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We really do.
We really do.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. Absolutely. I miss it. I really do.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Yeah.
But,
our entire original goal was to do 1 year living abroad, living in Germany. We thought 1 year was going to be enough to really see a culture and get to know it, but then we still want to be able to go back home. And now here we are a year and a half in, and we're kind of thinking
it hasn't been nearly
enough time. I mean, Corona kind of got in the way as well, but 1 year, no way, not even close to enough time to see everything. And if anything, our list of things we wanted to see and do has grown dramatically. So it's actually, we might be here for a while now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm hesitant in what I say, just in case my parents watch this. They're still working into the assumption that we're living here for 1 year. So
I won't tell. I promise I won't tell whatsoever.
Yeah, now we're in trouble. I need to call them after this.
Right. That is awesome. Yeah, there's something about being over there. It's different for sure, and it's fun to get to know the culture and how they do stuff over there, and relate back. And I love your relation videos. You relate stuff, and it's hard to pick just one because every video of yours is like a 10. But your candy video too. When you had all the Kinders and between Coke and it was American Coke and German Coke.
Oh yeah.
And there is a difference. There really is a difference in taste. What is your tell everybody what is your thoughts on the difference of taste of Coke?
One of them was more, what was it like?
The U.S. one I felt like was a little more like acidic,
yeah.
And then it had more of a bite to it.
Yeah.
That I think I personally liked a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think the German way of serving it, chilled with no ice, I prefer a lot more, and that it just makes the flavor better to me.
Mm-hmm.
But
neither one was bad, but it's just was like these are definitely different.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Donnie. When the way they serve it in that chilled glass about this big, whatever.
Yeah.
And it tastes so good, especially with the rouladen. Oh. What's your favorite German food?
Ooh, I was telling Don today, I've been craving like a Jaeger schnitzel. That sounds really good. Yeah, schnitzels are amazing. Bratwurst. What else?
Man, what
like a lot.
I feel like there was something just recently that I had. Maltaschen.
Oh yeah.
I love Maltaschen.
Maltaschen. No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Kind of like a ravioli almost, but like really stuffed with
it's
things.
I think you describe it as like a dumpling though. I think, but I don't know. It's like this. I don't know. I want to describe it wrong because I don't know exactly what it is, but it's really good. I think it's a Baden-Württemberg specialty.
Really?
I may be speaking out of place here again, but
is it better than Chef Boyardee?
I think so.
Yeah.
I bet. And Schweinehaxe. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that hard crackling. Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Yeah.
Too.
Hold on, so let me check my flight schedule. I'm coming back. That's good stuff. Mark says because of military base San Antonio, there's a Delos. Ooh. Guess where Darren's going on this? That's right, Mark. Hey, take me. I'm ready. Let's check it out for sure. Teachers in Hanover. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's one we haven't been to yet, but we've talked about wanting to go.
Yeah.
Oh, now, okay, Troy. Actually, I did push for that. I didn't say that. I pushed hard for that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I think I gave it like 60 or 70 push-ups.
Wow.
It cost me, but it was worth it. It was. I was like, oh yeah. And then I can do 100 push-ups, no problem at all. Now I just push myself away from the table. That's. I like the adaptation of blueberries from Aubrey and Donnie. Yeah, I do too. I do. They are funny. I crack up. I'm sort of. I can think of like 50 of them right now, but y'all do great.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
And the guys out there, anyone out there just join in. Again, this is Donnie and Aubrey from Passport 2. Please check them out. Hit that red button, and I guess I guarantee you will enjoy their content. I love their personality. I love their style, and they do a great job.
Thank you.
Eric Zord, this is my friend in Austria. In fact, he and I, we did a video chat yesterday. He is an outstanding guy. He's a good friend. We met through Walter's World and everything. And he was one of my. In fact, Eric was my first live stream from overseas. So
nice.
Without thinking, I had him come on my normal time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh wow!
And so he actually went to bed and put an alarm on and everything, and came up, and I didn't realize that. And as I was talking to him, I'm like, I didn't realize that the time. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And he's like, no problem.
Yeah.
But we had a good conversation, excellent conversation. And one of my streams, I mentioned that I just finished a little bit of my coffee. When I go to Germany, I bring back a suitcase full of coffee and mustard, the Senf.
Oh yeah.
I just absolutely love it, and of course candy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And and I just messed around the coffee. Well, next thing I know, he asked me for my later on. He asked for my address. I get postcards, from folks every once in a while. Next thing I know, I got this big case of coffee on my doorstep.
Oh, wow.
Not like, well, a big box, but it has like 5 bricks of my favorite German coffee, Dalamar coffee. And I was like, oh. And so I actually made a thank you video to Eric. And thank you for my coffee and joining my morning coffee and whatnot. And that gave me an idea. So starting, in fact, that following Friday, I started a live on Friday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time called Morning Coffee with Darren. So I got plenty of German coffee now. So on Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I had coffee, and people, whoever's there is there. We just discuss Germany and traveling and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. So Eric, again, I appreciate that. Eric, Donnie and Aubrey, they're your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
As far as countries, everything. Eric's a travel guide in Austria.
Oh, that's awesome.
He has a website too. He really knows his stuff as well. And I believe he's got a new website coming out too. So that's gonna be really. Thanks for coming up, Eric. Got Lori here. Good morning, Mr. Over there. Hey, how's it going? All right, Neil and Kimberly. All right, now Neil, they live in Pennsylvania, and they love to travel and everything. Neil, he's from the Netherlands, and Kimberly's from the United States, I believe Pennsylvania, originally, and they live in Pennsylvania, and they go to, well, they go all over the place, but since they we can't travel overseas to Europe, whatnot. They've been to Mexico twice in the last, I think, 6 months. Forgive me on the time, but they've been going somewhere. So, and I like how Neil says, don't focus on the stuff that you can't do. Focus on the things that you can do, and that's and Neil, I like that saying. That's a really good saying. But again, Neil and Kimberly, meet Donnie and Aubrey right here, and Two Travel Tour. They have live streams as well, and on Friday nights, late night Friday. I was up late Friday night too. Last night watching them, and also Wednesday evenings too. So okay. Good folks.
Great.
Now, Donnie.
Yeah.
In some of your videos, you're going to school, or like 4 hours a day, going to a German class.
Yes, I was until, well, one, I completed my integration course in Germany. And then Corona now has shut down any further classes that I've been wanting to take. But yeah, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, I was going to German classes.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's really good.
I agree. I'm sitting there, I was listening to your, you were doing you did that whole video in German. Well, a couple of them you did. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to figure out, I'm Google translating. Okay, how do you spell it? I'm doing this, doing that, and everything. And then of course, you had your subtitles there too, which is cool. But I'm still trying to learn. Just pick up and learn.
Sure.
That's really neat. But you do an excellent job. And Aubrey, and you're taking a class online, correct?
I've just been doing online, and then I started a 1 night a week in-person class in the fall, but then it, of course, got canceled because of COVID. So just been doing little online things here and there. So my German is nicht sehr gut.
I bet you're still good. Better check out password. Oh, look at Tommy put your link in there.
Thank you.
That's Tommy. He's one of our going on a trip with us in September. Tommy, thank you so much for doing that. Everybody in the chat, this is Passport 2's link. Make sure you check them out and tell them I sent you.
Yeah.
Do you know when Darren is planning on being in San Antonio? Derek and I were looking at an overnight road trip. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be in early February. Liz? Absolutely. February. In fact, I'm flying out on the 10th, I believe. I will let you know for sure. That'd be awesome. Hello's there. So what is your next travel adventure? I know right now Germany's in lockdown.
Yeah. We want to go everywhere though. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even.
Yeah.
We debate on that all the time and where we're going to go next. Like I said, I have a list on my phone that we're working through. I haven't divided it into all regions, but I think the one region that we really haven't gotten to explore very much is North Germany, and especially the coasts and some of the islands. That we really want to go do, just because I think part of it is everybody imagines Bavaria so much when they think of Germany and travel, and so beaches and islands just don't come to mind when it comes to traveling in Germany. So we really want to go check that out and see something completely different than our area. But
yeah. Oh, we haven't been to Munich either, so that's
a big one
on our list too.
Right. So. Absolutely. Yeah, Munich. A lot of history in Munich. Through there. Of course, I was there. I went stationed there, but in the military, I used to go to Munich. I love the train system over there. You just hop on a train, just go wherever. And Munich's definitely a city to be seen. But also love the small, Garmisch. And have you ever been to Garmisch?
Not yet. That was something else that we were wanting to do, but then Corona kind of foiled those plans. But yeah, that also is really high on our list.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. You got the Zugspitze, the highest peak in Germany. You stand there, you see like 4 different countries. Well, the Alps, the Alps, and it's neat to say, oh wow, that's Swiss, that's okay, France, oh Italy, that's pretty neat. And right now it is they're having a lot of snow there. They have, I think, like 6 foot of snow.
Yeah.
Is it snowing where you're at, or has it snowed?
Not currently.
Not currently, but this winter has been extremely white. We have
more than last year.
Yeah, I mean, well, last year we had 3 snows, but only 1 that actually touched the ground and stuck. This year we're up to our 7 snows, and pretty much all of January we've had snow on the ground. It's been really, really interesting. But it's been snowing a lot more.
Wow, that's beautiful. And I say that now, but when I had to work in it, when I was stationed over there, it was like, oh, this is amazing. But it's a different perspective when absolutely. Seth is saying his family's from Fort Smith, Arkansas, right across the river from Oklahoma.
Near your family?
I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to most of them. I think a lot of them will hop across to Fort Smith to do some shopping sometimes.
Oh, Liz said we can't wait to be in the last term next month. Yes, next month. Again, we're going to have a Liz from Music Travel and Derek. I'm looking forward to that as well. Music Travel will be in Dallas where the 11 we're at. Yeah, absolutely. We'll let us know. Let us know for sure. So what is your, before I get to that, let's talk more about Northern Germany. Most of the time I go to, Bavaria, stuff like that, and you talk to any German from up north, they'll say, there's more to life, more to Germany than just Bavaria. They get it. You know, and it's like, well, I don't mean nothing by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I've been to Berlin several times. I mean, more than several times, and I'm branching out to Leipzig and all that stuff. Now I love that video of Dresden. I have not been to Dresden yet, and I'm looking forward to that. There was a church there in Dresden, a big cathedral. Do you remember the name of that by any chance?
Saint?
Don't, off the top of my head.
That actually bugs me that I forgot.
But Dresden was one of my favorite kind of unexpected places that we went to. I didn't realize just how beautiful that town is.
Wow. And your video again, sparked my interest even more. I was like, wow, I got to get to Dresden. For sure.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a different one. Nope, it's all different one.
I'm thinking the one in the center.
Yeah. The Frauenkirche. Yeah, Frauenkirche.
Yeah. Frauenkirche. Okay.
Yeah.
Write it down again because I want to look that up. Did you say you have to have tickets to get in there? Is what
you have to have tickets to get up to the top to overlook the city, and to actually get into the church just to see inside. You didn't have to have tickets for that.
Okay.
You just walk in. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And when we were there, like we bought tickets right there, but the line was super long, and there may be an opportunity to buy tickets in advance. We didn't check on that.
I think it was because of COVID. They were spacing people out a lot going up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, cool deal. I remember another video too. My mind's going. You were climbing a tower. Somewhere. Oh, where was that? I lost my train of thought. Y'all made it to the top, and it was beautiful.
I'm kind of thinking it's probably Ulm.
Ulm.
With that, yes, the tallest church steeple.
That's it.
In the world. Yeah.
I want to go to that too. I want to see that as well.
Yes, definitely recommend. Ulm itself too is a really cool city. We really enjoyed the city itself, but then the church was
really cool,
spectacular.
See, folks out there in the chat, just when you think, okay, I'm well versed in Germany and everything, and then you look at Passport 2 and you're like, I haven't been there. I haven't been there. Wow, I got to check that place out. Oh, cool. Look at this one. Oh, I've been there. I got. So it's just really neat here. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Blaine. Good deal. You will be you would thank me later. I've got to play around the itinerary, see what we can do. Got to finish some of that. Hey, that'd be great, Liz. Looking forward to meet y'all as well, for sure. Okay.
I am not doing the German Wednesday or the Wednesday German videos. That was something that we kind of did at the beginning of COVID, just because we had a little bit more time. And right now, I just haven't had the time to be able to do 2 videos a week.
And you weren't in class during that; you were trying to practice.
Yeah, yeah. But I would like to do another update video sometime soon.
That's awesome. I have a question for you two.
Okay.
Have y'all ever thought about doing a live stream from Germany?
I don't know that we have really thought about it too much. I think just with the Aubrey working still full time and then doing the videos and going to school and everything.
Right.
Kind of when we get home in the evenings and on the weekends, we end up just kind of crashing. So we haven't really done that, but maybe in the future. I wouldn't rule it out.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing like Seth. And I was like, wow, that'd be cool to see, different live streams from different folks in Germany. That would be awesome. And I can't wait I go to the day when I can't even talk, when I get to go back and everything, do a live stream from downtown, wherever, and guess where I'm at? Probably eating spaghetti eyes.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Naturally, when your itineraries in play. Okay. Question for Aubrey and Donnie. Have you guys spent much time near the Oklahoma/Texas border? We're hoping to drive along the next month on our way to Utah and looking for suggestions.
We haven't really stopped there a whole lot. We both have, when we went to college in Texas, we would drive across the border all the time, and we both have family in Texas, so we cross the border quite a bit.
Yeah, not really. I'm trying to think. And we have quite a few friends that would stop into Lake Texoma, which is right on the border, Texas, Oklahoma, Texoma Lake, and they'll go out there and swim and take the boats out. And I think there's some good stuff there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, on the border, well, there's that casino. Oklahoma is known for the casinos. You can go to Vegas or you can go to Oklahoma. And
well, that's right, because the Indian reservations, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And right on the border, they have this massive casino that the building is split up where it's like one part of it is the Coliseum, one part of it is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, one part's the Great Wall. It's like the whole building is a trip around the world. That's kind of neat to check out, right on the I-35, right at the border. Otherwise, those are kind of the two things: Lake Texoma and the casino
right there
on I-35.
Yeah,
I-35. I think I've been on I-35.
It's what connects Oklahoma City and Dallas.
I've been I-35.
Yeah.
Okay, Marbella. Hello, Marbella Stiggenboom. Glad you're here. Question for Donnie. How are the German lessons going? My husband just moved to Vienna. I'll be joining him in the summer. I'm wondering if you went with private lessons, etc.
I did not do private lessons. What I did was, I've explained a little bit in some of our videos, but it's an integration course. So it's through a Volkshochschule, which is kind of like each city will have a Volkshochschule, and it's where you can go, adults can go and take classes on pretty much anything: cooking, language courses, art courses. But they have these integration courses where you do intensive German classes. Like we were saying earlier, it's 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and it's taught in German from day one.
Wow.
And it's kind of like, you just start, you get thrown into it and you learn really quickly. So that's what I did. Private lessons were really, really expensive for what I was looking at in our area. And this was, I felt like a relatively good price for what I was getting. So
yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah.
So back to the German lessons. You said it was really intense. Mm-hmm. What was your first day like? You've never been there before. You walked in. Did you say hello, or did you say, how's it going?
I came home that first day and said, my mouth just hurts. I've never had to make so many noises.
Yeah. In my head, it just felt like it was just full. But no, it was, when I walked in, I sat down, and I didn't know what to speak, but I walked in, I sat down to some of the other students. I was like, hey, I'm Donnie. Where are you from? And the first guy was from Africa. And then the next guy, I think, was from Iran. And then I asked somebody else, and they just looked at me and just shook their head. Well, he didn't speak English because he's from Turkmenistan. And so what I eventually learned is we had about 23 students in there, and almost every single person was from a different country. And so for a lot of them, I'd say about half of them didn't speak any English at all. And so it turned into German was our common language. And so we had to really learn it pretty quickly, just be able to communicate with each other. But it was intimidating that first day. And our teacher, they wouldn't speak English. It was only German, period. If you wanted to talk, it had to be in German. So it was intimidating, but it was also really fun. And you all kind of get over your fears pretty quickly, because you all realize, look, we're all making the same silly mistakes.
What do you say? That's awesome. Was this in a community setting, or a university setting, a building setting? What kind of setting was it?
Yeah, so like I said, it's in a Volkshochschule, and so Volkshochschules, I think they're going to kind of vary from city to city, but ours is in a building that kind of resembles like a old high school. And so it's just full of different classrooms. And so it's not associated with a university or anything like that. And it just kind of feels like you're going to a high school, and you go up into a classroom and sit in there. But it's a community education center. It's a school for the people, and adults can go there. And like I said, they can take classes on literally any subject. It's a really neat thing. I'd say the closest thing to it in the US might be kind of like a community college where you could go and sign up for classes, but it's different. They don't hand out degrees and things like that.
Gotcha. Like certificate programs and
yeah.
Gotcha. An adult, like you're saying, adult. Now, I'm learning. I am not fluent whatsoever. I will not even fake it. You know, I could get around. You know, I could do stuff. But you said Schule. That means school. I know that.
Right. Yeah.
What was that first word? Fahrschule?
No, Volkshochschule. It's VOLKS. Volks.
Okay. Oh, Volks, like a Volksmarch. Okay.
Yeah. Hoch, HOCH.
OCH.
And then Schule.
Schule. Okay.
All one word.
Volksschule.
And also, I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation still, even after going to all the schools. But yeah, Volkshochschule.
Hey, give yourself credit, because I'm telling you, I watched those videos. You speak in German, and I'm like, wow, this guy is good. And you said, I spend 4 hours every day. Oh, yeah. Wow. And guys out there in YouTube world, make sure you check out all their channels, but check out the one where we're speaking English. When you're speaking English, you're speaking German. That's really so. Volksschule. Hey, thanks a lot. To Travel on Tour. Remember those thumbs up? Hey, I appreciate that. That is very, very awesome. I remember, when I was there as a kid in Germany, I spent, let me see, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th over in Germany. And my 3rd grade class, Ms. Nordati, I'll never forget her. It was an American school. Mm-hmm. We had a German class, 1 hour a day. So this guy, Herr Mueller, he came in every day, and I was so intrigued, even as a kid, of the language, and I was wanting to learn. That's where I learned how to. I think I counted to 20. I learned, like, I was in 3rd grade in German. I learned how to say "I love you."
Oh yeah.
And I remember raising my hand. Now, if my mom's listening, I'm probably gonna get a "oh son." Okay. But I wanted to learn how to say. I raised my hand. And I say, "How do I say I love you to my mama?" And he goes, "Ich liebe dich," and I'm pressed. So I got "Ich liebe dich" in my head and everything. So I remember going home to my mom and dad, and "Ich liebe dich." I remember those times learning how to count. What was Deutschmarks, back then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Deutschmarks, and of course all the numbers, and I was good for 1 through 20. Then for some reason I couldn't get 21 or so forth during that time. Now I got back to Germany when I was in, later. I learned, more, of course, but yeah. But I never got Herr Mueller, and I still have the book somewhere, the workbook that he gave us, and I need to dig that out just for giggles, just to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, got your dollar. Thanks, reminder. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Okay. Now this is Mr. Music Travel. This is Derek here. What are your recommendations for best souvenirs from Germany? Good question.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Actually, one thing. So in our area, there's a flea market, or there's a bunch of different flea markets, actually. And so you'll find people's antiques from their house and things. And then so they'll have different steins or beer garden signs, or more of the like authentic German things that we really want to go get from some of those.
And we've gotten some beer steins and stuff.
Yes, we did get some steins from that, but we have more things we want to get when they open back up.
Yeah, I think we're also the type of people too. I think a lot of travelers may laugh at this, but if there's a place that's really touristy, or there's like a thing like German beer steins, like all the tourist shops have them and everything, we still are like, these places are touristy for a reason, because they're probably pretty neat, and those beer steins are still cool. So even if it's like a really touristy thing, I mean, I say if you like it, get it. Yeah,
exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I see your cuckoo clock. We would love to get one of those.
Oh yes, that came from Garmisch. I have three, well, 4, because my last trip, trip 4 last, I brought my daughter one, and everything, and she loves it. Yeah, 1, 2, let's see, 3 of those came from Garmisch, and the other one came from Switzerland. Actually, my wife, her dad's a doctor. So he would go to Switzerland every once in a while, and she went, and she bought that years ago, everything. So I just put it in my little collection there. Speaking of cuckoo clocks, Okay, here we go. The Black Forest. That was a cool video too. The biggest cuckoo clock in the world.
Oh yeah.
Or in Germany or whatever. Is that the biggest one?
Could you say that again? You kind of broke up a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. The cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
And what is it? The tallest falls.
Oh, down the Schwarzwald, near
Schreberg.
Yeah, Schreberg.
Yes, Schreberg. Schreberg Falls. I keep saying Schreberg Falls. That's why I guess I lost it there. Isn't that where the largest cuckoo clock is?
Yeah.
That area. It wasn't in Schreberg, was it?
Yeah, right outside. Well, the thing too with that is there was like 3 or 4 that we saw claim to be the world's largest cuckoo clock. And then there was also one that was like the first world's largest cuckoo clock. So it was no longer the largest, but it was one of the largest ones at one time. So there's a lot of tourist trap, things like that. But again, kind of, I think a lot of people see it as a tourist trap. And I think, I still think it's cool. It's still fun to check out. Yeah.
Yeah, cool deal. I love that area. I still can't wait to get back. And that Black Forest cake. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's good stuff. And there were some other towns you went outside of that area too. That looks. I can't think of the name of the towns, but I definitely want to check out for sure. Hey Kenneth, glad you're here. And what's your favorite cake? Do you have a favorite cake?
I love them all. I don't know.
Well, that's something that Aubrey definitely has adopted over here. Is
I love the Kaffee und Kuchen
culture. Yeah.
Culture.
Oh, Kuchen, Baumkuchen, yeah.
The alte Kuchen.
Baumkuchen.
Yeah.
Baumkuchen und Kaffee. Coffee.
Oh yeah. Coffee cake in the afternoon. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. There. If you ever get to Garmisch, okay, I'm sure you will. There's a place called Koner's. Okay, it's right there in Garmisch, and they got the best Baumkuchen and coffee. Talk about fresh coffee and fresh Baumkuchen. You cut it real, thin slices, and it's just wonderful. I mean, it's very close to spaghetti ice. I mean, it's right there. The spaghetti ice is still here, but it is right there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, I leave Koner's, and there's a nice cafe right next door. So I'm like, I guess the best of both worlds. Yeah. I love that. And I heard about Baumkuchen. I can't think of it. It was on a YouTube video, and I saw it, and I can't think of her name. And she did a video in Garmisch, and I was like, I gotta check this out, and I did, and I'm hooked. It's embarrassing. I can't think of her name. She was doing videos for a while, then she stopped, and then I believe she's back again. So, good morning, hello, and guten Abend, where y'all are at.
Yeah,
glad you're here, Sky J. I believe she's in the Philippines. I believe. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm looking forward to my next trip. Like I said. I went back in 2008 for the first time, and since '89, and I took my wife with me, and we had a blast. It was my wife and my wife's sister. She lives in London. She's a physical therapist in London, and so she came in and met us there in Frankfurt. That's where we started. And my buddy, I'll just say my buddy because he says, "Don't say my name on there." I said, "Okay." My buddy, for years, I've been trying to get to go to Germany before we got married, my wife and I. And everything goes, whatever. One day. Well, long story short, when we got married, I'm cutting up the story here. When we got married, I said, "Colleen, I'm gonna go to Germany and everything," and we made arrangements. And I went to my buddy. I said, "Hey, we're going to Germany. You welcome to come with us. I'm never going to ask you again." And basically, he says, "I'll go with you if you never mention Germany again." I said, "Okay." Well, meaning, to go and stuff.
Yeah.
We went, we had a blast. I think we were there the second day, and he was like, "You didn't tell me it was like this." I said, "I've been telling you for years about this." And so long story short, I've been back in Germany 19 times since 2008.
Wow.
Back like, I think 15, 16 times. And the only reason why I went back is work schedules. and so he fell in love with it as well. He's from Iowa originally, and he was in the United States Navy, and he visited Germany one time in a place called Kiel, right in the Baltic Sea. And he was in there, I think, for 3 days, a 3-day port there, and he loved it, and so but that brought back memories of Germany. He's like, oh, let's go to Germany.
Yeah,
we were back in 2008. We were on we were on a train, and we were already thinking up our next trip, and that was April. So in September we went again. So we went around Oktoberfest and everything, and showed them all the stuff in Munich, and of course Garmisch, and it was all she wrote then.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, my last trip was a buddy trip. In fact, him and another buddy of mine, and that was a cool trip because we well, they're all cool trips. My other buddy, that was his first time overseas, and he did was it 23andMe and Ancestry.com, and found out that he has relatives from Switzerland near Basel, and of course we went to Basel and all that stuff. But we found the church where his great grandfather was christened.
Oh, neat.
And then other family members they were christening there. And this church in 1563, I think it was, they totally got rid of the Catholic Church, and they became Reformed. And so it went from Catholic to Protestant. So it's been Protestant since 1563. Wow. And we're just reading the history and stuff like that, and it was just tons of history, tons of find out where his relatives were, and everything. He wants to go back. We went down to City Hall there and Eresdorf, Switzerland. That's what it was, and trying to find out more information. And the guy, he was sort of, well, just give me your email address and we'll send you some information. So we're thinking, okay, we're not going to hear nothing from him. Well, about 3 months later, they sent him a whole, page after page after page of information on his relatives. So
that's so cool.
He wanted to go back. Yeah, it's every time I take somebody to Germany, they want to go back.
Yeah.
The trip before that in June of this year, 2019, it was my wife and I and 3 other couples. We had like rented a van. We went all over Germany, and it was a lot of fun. I guess you can tell I'm reminiscing here.
Yeah. So your trip in September, what's on the docket?
Well, we're flying into Frankfurt and everything, and then we're going to go to. We have a van rented. It's a 12-passenger van and everything. We're going to drive to Schweinfurt, which is about a 2-hour drive, a little bit less than that. We're going to spend 2 days in Schweinfurt, and while we're there in Schweinfurt, we're going to go to Bamberg, visit Bamberg, and then go back to Schweinfurt, back and forth. So a day in Schweinfurt, a day in Bamberg, and then 2 nights in Schweinfurt. From there, we're going to go to Regensburg. We're going to spend 2 days in Regensburg. I've been to Regensburg twice. One when I was changing trains, and the second time I wasn't supposed to change trains, but I went to go get a bratwurst, and the train left me. And thank God I had my backpack with me, because it was gone. I was like, oh no, I had to buy another ticket. Oh, it was a mess. Then from Regensburg, we're going to Berchtesgaden. I love Berchtesgaden area.
Yeah, love that place.
It's beautiful. The Eagle's Nest and everything. It never gets old. The scenery. I've been up here, 4 or 5 times at least. Then you have the Conga Sea and the Obersee.
Yeah,
that's right. You did a video there too.
Loved it. Yeah.
Oh yes, I jumped in that water.
Oh yeah, I remember you commenting that.
Oh yeah. Now I jumped in the one in the Conga Sea, and it was cold, but that second body of water, the Obersee, that was cold. 50 times colder. Everything. Yeah. I love to swim. I'm from Florida and everything. I love to swim, especially in crystal clear lakes, and I love high sea stuff like that. But the Oversea, I'm like, okay, I'm going to jump in it. It's just beautiful. It's got that blue water, and it's got the real dark blue water in it. I just want to jump right in the middle of it. No, this is in June. No, excuse me, it was in July.
Oh wow. So,
I got, put my trunks on and everything. My buddy of mine, another buddy of mine was there with me. And I'm jumping in. He goes, I'm gonna record it. And he did. I had my mask on, snorkel and everything. I jumped in that water and I was out of there. I mean, a half a second. I just jumped in and it took my breath away. It was so cool. But I tried it like 5 or 6 times to jump in, and I just couldn't do it. You can stay there probably knee deep. Okay, that's freezing. But
sure.
when you jump in, it just takes your breath away.
Yeah.
But, the beauty there takes your breath away, doesn't it? Though.
Oh, it does. Gosh, it's incredible.
Yeah. And what do you think of that trail going to the other side?
Yeah,
that's really cool.
That was a place when we were there. I think we both kept looking at each other and just like, it's hard to even like fathom that this is a real place and that you're actually in it and you're not like in a painting or something. It's spectacular.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And I know they got that fresh buttermilk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he loves buttermilk, and I can't do it. I just I'm cola bitter.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, this is so good. And it was going down his mouth. I'm like, dude, you got buttermilk on your mouth. Why am I? But it's beautiful. And what'd you think of the falls in the back? The big falls.
Also
pretty,
beautiful.
Yeah.
We hiked up there. We went there with some friends, and we hiked up. They went quite a bit higher than us.
We thought, I don't think we could go any higher. It's looking dangerous.
But yeah, that whole place. That's something that
gorgeous.
we both looked at each other and thought, well, why don't we move here?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna
It's beautiful. Absolutely. I know the trail coming back, it was a little bit harder too. I mean, it's one thing going up, but coming back, that was pretty rough, especially with a guy with a bad back. Troy here says, do you have recommendations for the off-beaten tourist paths, things to see, do near where you live in Germany?
Where we live.
Yeah. 2 things come to my mind immediately. And you go ahead. What's yours?
I mean, I was thinking we found this little town called Meisenheim recently. Is that one you were thinking of?
That was mine.
And it's just this really cute little unassuming town, but so cute. And we found a few Michelin star restaurants there. We haven't tried yet, but we found a really cool beer garden. And it has this old medieval wall around it, and the beer garden's right up next to the wall.
Oh, cool.
It feels really like a not touristy place at all because it's so small. But
Meisenheim.
we feel like we discovered it.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this stuff down, by the way.
Well, Meisenheim. It's a place really. It's almost like I don't even want to talk about it because it's like I don't want anybody to know about it because it's so it's a great secret place, but really neat place.
Yeah.
And then the other
something.
The other one that came to my mind, we actually made a video about it, and people know about it to some extent, but also we got a lot of Germans who said that they had never even heard of it. But Lubenau in the Spreewald, it's out near Dresden. It's this really cool village in the forest, and it's like all of the streets are actually canals, and that's how everybody lives on the canal, and they all have boats rather than cars to get around and everything.
It's like Venice in the forest.
Yeah, very magical.
Small,
and then they're famous for making pickles. And every year they crown a pickle queen in a pickle festival. Definitely something that I don't think I would have ever imagined Germany.
No,
but
it was cool.
Really neat place.
Whenever you do Dresden, go over there too. Or Berlin. They're both close to that.
Yeah.
That was a very cool video that you did. The canals and the real short roofs and everything.
Yeah.
Going in there. That's all right. Yeah. So you've been to Berlin?
Yes.
Oh, good deal. Yeah. Good deal. A lot of history there for sure, and they have a good spaghetti house there too. As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
My favorite place for spaghetti eyes. Well, it's everywhere, but my favorite. I mean, the best is an Obermergau. Cafe Positano is when you get to Garmisch, make sure you go to Obermergau. It's like a 15-minute drive away from there.
Okay.
It's beautiful. There's something about the taste. It's all about the taste, and each place has their taste is a little bit different. And you taste someone Obermergau, you're toast. I mean, it's good stuff. There we go.
Oh, hey.
Sick 'em.
Sick 'em.
Wow. That's all right. Small world. Nick saying, I traveled to Europe in 2019 to follow the footsteps of my ancestors, the Pilgrims, came to America, Mayflower, in England and the Netherlands. So much church history in Europe. Yes, a whole bunch. We were talking about that a few minutes ago. Well, a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Everything. Good deal. Hey, Danny. Oh, man, Danny, she's my German sister. Now, not my blood, but we're friends. And Danny, she's in a place called Haspert, Germany. And she awesome person. I consider her family. And I call her my German sister, and I'm her German or American brother. Everything. So awesome folks. Of course, I know the family members and stuff like that. So yeah, good folks. What's up? What's los? Nichts is los. All right. There we go. Have your sit down shot, my brother Darren. There we go. Danny, you are awesome. Glad you're up here. Not surprised her for sure. I wouldn't expect that at all. Hello, folks. Danny. Danny's brother, Mihi, is a cook in the German army, and he made spaghetti fresh. Did I say fresh? Fresh spaghetti eyes for me, homemade, and it was awesome. Mrs. Travel, if you use photos in your videos, what that you find in Google Photos, just make sure you selected the filter. Or give a commercial use on its photos, right? It's very just a quick check. Oh well, thank you. Good deal. Are you Arno? Hey, what's los? Or beginnest there? Did that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I had to think. Did that sound right? Arno, glad you're here. All right, got some Hillware ones. Oh, Arno's talking about you. Good vlogs for sure.
Even commenting on some of our videos, actually. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been definitely. Everybody I see, make sure you check out Passport 2.
Oh gosh, thank you.
They're good stuff. Trash is science in Germany. Trash is. Oh yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big time. Hey, have a good one, Seth. We only have a few more minutes here ourselves, as a matter of fact, but wish you well there. Bundleless, good Rammstein reaction.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Am I that far behind in the chat? I remember the garbage process when I lived in Germany. That's kind of like how everything was sorted so thoroughly the environment kept mine. Absolutely. Yeah, I like that too, for sure. Got some good mornings here. This is Shelly. Shelly does a lot of photo work. She's from Michigan, and she has a YouTube channel as well as a Instagram. She loves taking photos of nature and whatnot. Good stuff there. And saying good morning to all. Good deal. So, folks, tell us about your for someone just coming on here now. Tell us about your channel. Just tell us exactly what you do on your channel. Now we talk a whole bunch about it, but just from coming from y'all.
Yeah. So our channel, I think our core of what we really like to do is travel. And so that's what we really like to show everybody is more, if we can, the off the beaten path travel destinations and places. And kind of just show, I think, what makes those cities unique. But because of COVID and everything, we've had to adjust a little bit. And so now we're just trying to show, I think, just what makes both of our cultures unique between the US and Germany. And a lot of what we like to talk about in our channel is those differences, but not to highlight the differences, but we're really just trying to show that those differences exist, but learn to appreciate those differences and
not think of them as weird, but just different.
Or right or wrong.
It's just
different ways of doing things and different ways of thinking. And how can we learn from those different perspectives and things? And that's kind of what we're trying to highlight on our channel. And I think some of that kind of came from our travels, but also like other people that we travel with, and just our natural reaction is to see something different. And we see that, we're like, oh, well, that's weird that they their light switches are shaped that way. And it's like, well, it's not weird. It's just a different way of thinking, a different way of accomplishing the same end goal. And so that's kind of what we're trying to highlight on our channel a little bit, I think.
That's awesome, man. And what a great job you do on top of that. Well, look who just popped in here. Now, forgive me, guys, in the chat. Try to talk and do the chat. It can be challenging sometimes, but I'm going to get to every one of them. Mark Walters from Walters World, and he popped in. Hope you're doing well, Mark. If you're still here, hello. And this is Donnie and Aubrey. You didn't know them already. Now, are you familiar with Mark at Walters World?
Oh yeah, there's somebody that I've been watching for probably a few years. So yeah, definitely, that's really cool.
That's awesome. I met them about 11 years ago. When I say met them, I'm not personal. When YouTube channel, I didn't know anything about YouTube either. Okay, so this is let me see, in 2008. This is a couple years after I went back to Germany, and all of a sudden Mark popped up, and he was in Munich, and I kept listening to him. I said, this guy knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't even know I didn't have a YouTube account. I didn't have YouTube anything and everything. Then I started, he has more videos. Oh, cool. And then just over the years, been watching them and everything, and it's been really neat. And since then, we met up a couple times in person, and awesome family. And every year they do a Christmas video. I think 6 years running now. It's sort of like a what's the word? Parody?
Yeah.
12 Days of Christmas and everything. And in fact, I was in 2 of them. Same with some other folks in here. And what I'm trying to say is, good folks.
Yeah.
Good folks.
Yeah. When it comes to traveling, whenever I'm looking up a place that we go to, there's some people that look up. Walters World is one of them, and then also Rick Steves are kind of like the 2 that I check on just to see if they've been there and if they got tips.
Right. Well, I do too. I do too. And also, since then, Passport 2 as well.
Thank you.
Here. All right. I'm trying to get as much as you can here because I know we have a few minutes here left. My kids had liquors as well, and also Horrible is wonderful to them. There you go, Mark. I'm way behind in the chat, but that's okay. And again, guys, forgive me for that. But we will get to it for sure. Yeah, Mark. Hi, everybody saying hi. There you go. That's the easy way to do it there. Arno. All right, take me back to Germany. We were description, buddy. Oh, Mark, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Maybe we get our passports ready.
There you go.
Ting, ting. I can hear my daughter. That's a dad joke. Oh boy. Let's see here. See, Arno. Blue Vine drinking home is not the same. Hello, Waters World. Can you tell us more about your story? Sorry, Mark. I know you're getting it there. Can't wait to visit Germany again. Oh yes. Myself either. Well, me to subscribe to Passport 2 now. So glad we have found you guys there today. That's very awesome, Liz.
Yeah, and I got them written down to check out as soon as we get off. So
that's great. Speaking of getting off here, it's 11:53 my time. So it's what, 6:53 your time?
5:53.
Or excuse me, 5:50. Oh, yeah. I can't count. So we're going to start wrapping this up. And for those in the chat, we're just going to wrap this up real quick. And then, but I'm going to still be on because I want to answer as many chats as I can, and just go from there. But I definitely want to be respectful of the time. But hey, in closing, thank you so much for coming on here. I got so many questions I want to ask you. I got pages full of stuff here. You just can't get all of them in one setting. There's absolutely no way. I actually have 2 full pages of notebook. But I do have one question though.
Yeah.
Phil and
Deanna. Yeah.
They seem to be a fun couple too. I've been. I saw them through you. You know, when I saw that first video, the first video was the latest video. I think you were sitting in your home and you were playing games.
Yeah, we met up with them the first time in Erfurt, and they kind of were like, they were a little bit in that video, and then they came and we did a video together.
Right. And remember, I was coming from the back, so I was watching your first video, and I was ding, 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 ding. Everybody's like, who in the world is this guy? Keeps commenting on my. And now I'm starting from the beginning. Oh, that's something else I want to talk about too. I'll be real brief. I promise.
No worries. We got time. Yeah, we got time.
I'm watching your beginning videos. You're in Thailand, in Japan, and I actually jumped ahead, and I guess I got your part 5 in Tokyo, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Bratwurst in Japan, in Tokyo.
Oh,
yes, with, what do you call those?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yes, I remember that. In Tokyo, it was on Halloween.
You're eating outside. You're outside, and you eating bratwurst in Tokyo.
Yeah,
that's right.
Wait
a second.
Yeah. Well, I'm slightly embarrassed that you're starting back at the beginning. We prefer people not find our early videos.
Oh no.
Just for figuring things out. We didn't know what we were doing at all. It's all a learning process, but yeah, we had some fun ones. Definitely some fun times in there.
Right. And then, tell us real quick about your Thai massage experience.
We did not like it, but a lot of people we've heard really love Thai massages. So we feel like we need to give it another chance. I think it just was not what we were expecting. We think of massages as like a relaxing experience, but it was very pulling on you and stretching you and
cracking
you
and
laughing at us, our pain.
Wow. I remember one of y'all said, I think it was Donnie, I didn't expect them to walk on me. I was dying. Yeah, but I'm still in Japan on your videos.
Okay.
So I'm going to go up. But yeah, that was neat when you were saying I'm going to go edit some videos and whatnot. Are you using the same editing tools that you were using then, or is it different?
No, I am because I was a graphic designer for 3 years, and so I already had the programs. I used all the Adobe systems, so I used Adobe Premiere to edit, and so I had it, so I was using it, and that's still what I use today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. I've been using iPhone, or what do you call it? Yeah. iReady or iPhone?
iMovie.
iMovie. Yeah. iMovie, and then you start playing around with other stuff too. 2 or 3 different ones that you get on your phone, whatnot. And I just purchased it's called Fillmore X.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the learning process of doing that there. Mark said he did 60 push-ups. But anyways, there's so much I want to talk to you about, and I hope to see you again one of these days. First of all, in person. That'd be awesome to see one day. But also, on live stream in the future. But thank you so much for coming, and guys, everyone in the chat, make sure you go see Passport 2 out there. Great couple, great information, funny bloopers. I mean, I just die laughing at those bloopers. So please check it out. So without further ado, Donnie, Aubrey, thank you so much. And I hope to see that picture of you or video or whatever of spaghetti ice. Not to put you on the spot, but that'd be really cool to see.
Well, thank you for having us. It was definitely a lot of fun, and we would love to get to hang out and talk again soon. So feel free anytime. Let us know.
Awesome stuff. Well, great seeing you guys, and we'll be keeping in touch, especially on your video there.
All right. Thank you so much. It was nice meeting everybody in the comments too. So thank you all for joining us.
Cheers.
Thank you. Oh. All right. For you, those in the chat, again, please forgive me for not. It's hard to manage both. You're interviewing folks, whatever. But I am going to get to these comments. They are an awesome couple. I really enjoyed that time together. Getting to know them. We were on there just under 2 hours, so I could probably talk to them for 6 hours. But again, being respectful of time. Got to be respectful of time for sure. In the whole decade, that might be a Mr. Traveler. Hey, Doe Scammer. Yeah, his Walter's World. They're timeless videos. So you go back and check them out, and it's good stuff for sure. Eric is a good dude. Yes, he is. Yes, he is for sure. I'm still putting on new videos every Saturday and Wednesday. Travel videos are not getting promoted much on YouTube. due to COVID. Yeah, that's crazy how that algorithm works, isn't it? 6 push-ups in a decade. Oh boy, I'm not going there. I'm drinking an almond right now. I got a delivery of German goodies. Hey, RN Tammet, nice to meet you. Glad you're here. I hope you hit subscribe and the notification bell, and you'll get more notifications of things to come for sure. And Marbella, you get Dollar Coffee at TMA. Oh, really? Marbella, I have to check that out as well. But I'm enjoying that Dollar coffee. That's for sure. It's a strong coffee. It's very strong. So guys out there, if you try it, it's very strong. So you got to go light on the scoops if you don't want it too strong. I mean, I like strong coffee, but you put too many scoops, it's gonna be something else. I will check it out. Okay, low elevator. Got to run down. Hey, Mark, you're probably gone already, but thanks a lot for coming. I will send you a message. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mark. Got some goodbyes here. Okay, bye, Mark. Okay, I'm on a quest. I'm going to answer every single one of these. Donnie's German is really good now. Yes, it is. Dietrich, very good. I'm like, wow. If I could be half as good, I'll be good. Klaus Kleber, hello, Klaus. Wie geht es dir? Rugen and Usdom is the best in the north. I'm going to write these down too. Places to check out because Klaus, I plan on going checking out more cities in the north for sure. And I love recommendations. So if anyone else have any more recommendations of Germany in the north, please let me know. The news anchor. Okay. AR Entertainment. I'm gonna check you out, AR Entertainment. When we get done here, I'm gonna go by your channel and subscribe so I can see more of your stuff. All right. Okay, this thing just jumped again. Okay, no. Marbella, especially at World Market, that's where you buy our stash. Wow, love special. Oh yeah, that's that soda, right? It's like a Sprite and orange mixed together, if I remember correctly. Oh wow. Hey, thanks for reminding me, Marbella. Marbella, where are you from? I'm gonna check your YouTube channel out as well. BBL. So we got AR Entertainment and Marbella. A lot of new guys here. Just learned that today. I'm gonna get some port here. Didn't know. Where are you located? AR Entertainment. Thomas Reiser. Hey, he's here today. How's it going, Thomas? Thanks for stopping by. Morning. Got Mary Ellen to describe us. Hey, very good, Mary Ellen. That is awesome. You will be again. You will thank me later. Fine, folks. That was so cool to have them on the live stream today. Again, I could talk to them for hours, but are the news in the U.S. and yes, it is, Arno. I got German friends as well. They tell me this and what they hear, and of course they watch American news too, and it's like they're telling two different things. It's kind of weird. Never to come. So when you're done, there you go. Marbella is supposed to take it locally. Best what I could do is mix myself. Orange soda with Coke. Okay, I knew it was orange something. Okay, very good. Raleigh. Okay, Rayleigh. Brian, I'm gonna get this right one of these days. It's Rayleigh. Okay. Hi there. There we go. Tom Shaner. Hey, buddy. Glad you were here. I already subscribed on the channel. I like their vids. Hey, good deal, Dutch Scammer. That's awesome. Another question: how hard is it to find a job in Germany as an expat? Are you guys only students and use YouTube to supplement income? We're researching for a teaching job in Vienna. Oh, very cool, Marbella. I'm going to attempt to answer for them, but please check with them to be official. What I understand, she has a job as a speech pathologist over there, and I know this. They quit their jobs in the States and they moved to Germany, and he is a graphic designer. Oh, I don't want to misspeak, but they're not students, but they're working in some capacity. Don't hold me to that. Okay, but I know that she's a speech pathologist. So good stuff. But that's really cool. You're looking for a teaching job in Vienna. But yeah, Marvell, check out their stuff. Don't you miss American Soda in Germany? And actually, Dutch. Now, for me, I like there's definitely a different taste in American soda and German soda. And my take is I like both. Oh, I just missed one. Bamberg is beautiful and less touristy and more off the beaten path. Yes, it is, Marbella. I know Bamberg very well. I was stationed in Schweinfurt, and I would go to a bunch of places because every weekend I was on a train somewhere. Or I even did like train trips during the week for close places. Like Bamberg's real close, and I'm talking years ago. And I would take the train to Bamberg and just for spend an afternoon, and take a train back to Schweinfurt. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, anyone out there that's never been to Germany or anything, definitely make Bamberg a top priority to visit, as well as Schweinfurt. I got to call out Schweinfurt because I spent 2 years of my life there and absolutely loved it. Previous and Prims, Nick. Hey, welcome here. I'm gonna write you down too. Previous. I'm gonna check out your YouTube channel and Prims. Needlecrafts. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. I like checking out and hitting that button for people that stop by and just really need to. I love people. I'm a people person, and I just love meeting folks here. So I'm going to check you out and see what you're all about. Who's drunk out? Be right back. That's camping therapy. Oh, camping therapy. There you go. Good deal. That's right. Hello again. Gotcha. Now I know who you are. Awesome stuff. There is a difference between German and Dutch Coca-Cola. German tastes watered down. Yes, compared to America, I can see where you say that. Sure, it's more like Donnie was saying. It's more fizzy. So for sure, got Marbella. Oh, the beaten path hiking. The Holotag, most beautiful hike. It's also at the foot of the Zugspitz. We saw the German European trip. Yes, the Holotag. I'm gonna butcher that. Holland. Yes, that's very cool. I actually have some video of that, and I totally forgot about that. Of my time on that trail. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Marbella. Hi, Kevin. Therapy. There we go. I don't know if you can hear, but we live near a school, and there is a tornado warning or whatever warning bell going on there. They're testing, so please forgive that. I have a previous and Prims. Okay. Turbos on touch. Ariel, hey, good morning. How are you? Again, I'm late in the chat because I have my friends Donnie and Aubrey from Passport 2 on this morning, and it's been a lot of fun. But I'm catching. I am committed. I love that word committed. You got to be committed in life with stuff, right? I'm gonna get every comment on here. I can't believe I'm hearing all this intercom right now. So good to see you. Camp there. I'll check it out. I like to see how everybody's meeting each other, talking to each other, and get to know each other here. That is all awesome. I really want to encourage that. Rocky, hey Rocky, nice surprise. Good to see you here. Yeah, Rocky. Yeah, he's a vet as well in the United States Army and everything, and he likes to play with tractors. I love tracks. Oh, I love tracks. I miss that being field artillery. I was on the self-propelled tracks. 109, 155s. Oh, I love that stuff. Oh, hello. Hey, Ann. Don't forget Seth when you're done. Yes, definitely. He's probably still on, and I'm definitely going to check out Seth. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Make sure you check out Vetbugga at Wanderlust. And we had Seth last week on our live stream, and that was really cool. So we will not forget Seth for sure. Seth has some fun videos out there as well. And let's see here. Oh, Ann. I'm saying it, Ann on. Yeah, that's it. Burger Vanderlust. Remind him that to check out my latest video because his name was called out somehow. I don't know how, but it was called out. Great video. We'll watch the replay. Hey, cool, Kenneth. Good deal. Plum Trail. Hey, buddy, how are you? Hope y'all doing well. Larry and his wife out in Canada. Hey, Eric B. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, we were up late last night as well on a live stream. Hi, all. Oh, there we go. Have some hellos. Okay, next time when in Holland, have a capsaicin is French fries, a layer of meat on the fries, lettuce on the meat, and melted cheese to finish it off. Dutch Gamer, that sounds awesome. That sounds. You lost me at meat on the fries. Oh, and melted cheese. Oh my goodness. You learn a lot when you have several people in the chat, and these are stuff I'm actually going to check out. I love checking out stuff. So capsaicin. There we go. I'm probably butchering that, but that's okay. You know what I'm trying to say. This battle passport too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds like I'm catching up for sure. Okay. Eric just subbed to passport 2 as well. Eric, you're gonna absolutely love it. Great couple. You know, there are so many people out there. These channels, just good folks, and you could tell, and their content is just awesome. You know, them, means to travel, of course, Mark Walter's World, that's a given. But all this stuff here. Mary, hey, thanks all, great live. Hey, thanks, Mary. I appreciate that, Mary Ellen, and I'm so glad that you're here. That is very awesome. Great to make them a great interview. Thanks, Blaine. I appreciate that. Yeah, funny story. I could not sleep last night to save my life, and I just couldn't sleep. And then about an hour before I was supposed to, come on, I just started closing my eyes. I fell asleep, and I woke up 20 minutes before I was supposed to go on. Oh my goodness! I'm in the bathroom. I'm trying to put cold water on my face and everything. I said, my wife said, please make me a cup of coffee. I need to get. It's like my eyes were like, and they're still like that. But anyways, yeah, it was it was fun. But I made it. That's for sure. Bye. Have a great day. Okay. Yeah. There we go. High Travel Ventures. Good deal. Hi there, passport 2. Yeah, check them out. No doubt about it. Sorry I missed so much. Just got up in LA. Hey, Joe, glad you're here. I'm gonna Joe, I'm gonna check you out if I haven't already. It seems like there's only one way to find out, right? I'm gonna check you out. Let's see, Ever Joe Entertainment. Okay, I'm gonna check out you as well for sure. Laura says heading out to do some banking. Oh, banking. Have a great weekend. Hey, keep me in mind. Everyone else take care and be safe. Hey, Lori, y'all be safe. You be safe too. And I'm looking forward to our trip in September for sure. Vet Wonders next. That's right. As soon as I finish the chat, we're gonna head on over there to Vet Burger Wunderlust. And if you do go over to Seth, please tell him that Darren sent you from my notes in Germany with Darren. He would love that, and I would love that for sure too. So as soon as I finish the chat, we're gonna head on over there. We live on the West Coast, Canada. We just got up also. There you go. Well, good morning, Plum Travelers. Okay. Leo, really enjoyed my friend. Great lot. Hey, Leo, thanks so much for coming by. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your videos. I'm so glad I found you as well. I'm learning so much in the background. And it's neat to learn from each other. And I think everybody out there has a piece of something that they give to somebody, no matter what it is in life, right? I just enjoy I get lost in your videos, Leo. Guys out there in YouTube land, YouTube world, whatever, check out Leo F. Check out his videos. And you can just close your eyes. Well, don't close your eyes because you missed the video. But you can just relax and just watch his videos, and they're very enjoyable. There you go. To you as well, absolutely. Mission accomplished. 41st FA motto with the chat today. Thank you so much. Yes, that was our motto. I have my Bravo Battery Cup. Bravo Battery 5th of the 41st. 5th of the 41st FA Field Artillery, and that was definitely our mission statement for sure. So definitely. All right, and we got Everjoe here. Yeah, passport for 2 likes us, and we like them. Looking forward to watching more, y'all. Thank you so much, Everjoe. I'm gonna go by and check out your channel. I'm gonna hit that button so I get to see all your stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out right now. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. It was a great chat. I wish I had 50,000 hours with these guys and just spend more time with them. But they're 6 hours ahead of us, so they're evening time. I have lives every Saturday, usually at 7 p.m. But if I have people from Germany, okay, I like to I want to accommodate their time, so they're not staying up late just to see my time. So next week, now here's the kicker. Next week I'm gonna have Ellie and Lucas. Okay, I cannot wait to talk to them and have a good time and get to pick their brains as well. They're an American couple living in Germany, in Eastern Germany. Essen, E-S-S-E-N. Please make sure to Blaine, if you're still out there, would you mind putting Ellie and Lucas link in the chat if you don't mind? That would be awesome. If not, go to Ellie and Lucas and check them out. It's going to be at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for next Saturday. So I hope to see you here back, next week, next Saturday. Next Saturday at noon for Ellie and Lucas. And then I have several other interviews set up for different live streams in the weeks to come. And I can't wait to include Bay to Baron. That's Sarah. She lives in Munich. I have Means to Travel. They're coming up. And I have several others that I don't want to miss anybody. But I have several others, so just keep track there. I do have a Facebook page. Okay, and the Facebook page is called Magnificent Germany with Darren. That's where I put events. I also put pictures of Germany, videos of Germany, and that's also a place where you could put pictures of Germany and videos of Germany as well to share with others. And you don't have to even gone to Germany. You see a picture of Germany, and you can say, "Oh, I like this picture of Germany. I want to share it." So we welcome those for sure. So definitely do that. You just hit join, answer the questions, and I'll be glad to accept you on there. Every Monday, I have new content coming out. I'm looking forward to this Monday. I so can't wait to get back to Germany so I can get some German content in Germany. That's going to be really neat, and all that good stuff. And just let me grab this. Yeah, Pastor T likes this. We like them. Good deal. Ausfahrt is my favorite German word. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, the exit. Absolutely. I am Alex, German food in USA and Canada. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Alex, duh. I had to think for a minute. That explains it. That explains it. Alex, so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Duh. Glad you're here. Yeah, make sure you check out their Facebook page as well. German food in the USA and Canada. You do a great job with that. Password 2. Troy, thanks for doing that. See, password 2. Okay, yeah, there it is. There's password 2. Thanks for doing that very much. Make sure you check them out. Let's see here. And what is the name of the channel? Ellie and Lucas. E-L-L-I-E and Lucas. So yeah, if you don't mind, thank you so much. Troy, thanks for putting that password 2 in there again. I want to make sure. I hope these people get 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? I like them that much. And Blaine, he's probably got and it's E-L-L-I-E and Lucas. All right. I'm gonna if the link is not there, just make sure to just go to. Oh, there it is. Okay, Eric got it here. Thanks, man. You're probably still looking. Eric, thanks so much for doing that. Here is Ellie and Lucas. Okay, they're my friends. We're gonna have next week. Make sure to hit them, hit subscribe, and please tell them that Magnificent Germany with Darren. Tell them that Darren sent you. They know who I am, and I have watched all their videos as well too. If I'm on something, I'm on something. That's for sure. And that's the thing. I try to watch videos from everybody. I try to support everybody. It's hard to get everybody at once. So I have to spend a little bit of time here with this channel, a little bit of time with this channel, a little bit of time with this channel, in order to get the gist of it. Anyways, Eric. So thank you so much for putting that on there. Okay, I'm really gonna go now. because I'm going to head on over to Seth at Veltburger Wanderlust. Again, is in the channel. Where did that link go? Veltburger Wanderlust. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. I know it's in here somewhere. Okay. And as soon as I do this, I'm going to head over there. I believe it was on that did it. I don't know. Okay, I can't find it. I'm gonna look it up myself here. Okay, yeah, there's Ellie and Lucas thing. Link. An American Quarantine in Germany and Arbor Josie is our new show. Oh wow. Okay, Ever Joe. Let's see. I'm gonna put Arbor Josie. Check that out as well. Okay, let me find. I'm gonna find their link and put it in here. There it is.
Hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and do so. Hit the bell icon so you know.
Okay, almost there. Let me see. Copy. All right, here it is. All right, we're gonna head on over to go see Seth. There's the link. Just click that link, and it'll get you right there. So, in closing, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming by. I'm looking forward to my next live stream again at noon Saturday Eastern Standard Time with Ellie and Lucas. So until then, Dockers and shoes. Oh, yes.